Hi, I'm Coach Leslie.
And I'm Coach Andrea, and welcome to CLA Fitness Full Body Mobility Routine.
This routine is designed to bring mobility and length to joints, tendons, and hardworking muscles.
Yeah. Mobility is just one portion of your training and one that is often overlooked. All of us are guilty of skipping this when we add in one more mile and call it good. Check? No.
Right. We want to try to help you reframe kind of your overall fitness and make the time to put in your mobility, your stretching, your strength training, realizing that by doing these little things, it will equal out to you being able to run more miles or do more of whatever it is that you're trying to do.
For this particular routine, think of it as a kind of a check-in with like, what's tight? Where are you having a problem with it? And again, if anything hurts, stop. We really want you to use this to, build that mobility and work on what needs some assistance.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to force anything, and don't feel like you have to get in any position that we're in if it just doesn't feel right.
And if you're not sure how to fit this routine into your training plan, please consult with Coach.
You can do this routine after any workout, and we actually encourage you to do it while you're warm. So if you haven't done something prior to this, make sure and take 5 or 10 minutes and warm up. You can hop on a bike trainer, you can walk around the block, you can do marching in place, go up and down some stairs, jumping jacks.
Just a mix, whatever.
Something that helps you warm up a little bit.
So you're going to need an exercise band, and we have some workarounds if you don't have that, and we'll discuss that. And we need a foam roller as well as a mat. All right, let's get started, team.
All right. So the first exercise we're going to do is a banded arm circle. And we've each got the length of kind of stretchy band from physical therapy, or you can even buy them sometimes at the store now. If you don't have this, you can use a stretchy piece of shirt, a bungee cord as long as you don't let the hooks hit you, a traveling clothesline that has some give, anything that you can find that has some give to it. You're going to stand with your palms facing forward, and you want your arms about 10 inches kind of away from your body. You're simply going to pull up and over, coming all the way back down, and then back around. The key to this is you're trying to let your shoulder blades kind of move down your back, and you don't want to get the motion in arching in your lower back.
So keeping your body still. And if you weren't bringing your shoulder blades down, you're not bringing your shoulders up like that. You're really keeping them down.
And if you can't go the whole range of motion, that's okay. Work your way into it.
This should feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All of these should.
Yes.
Good. We're going to do 2 more of these. And the thing about mobility is it's not like some of the strength training where you feel like you're working really hard or moving big muscles and stuff. It's more about kind of getting everything just to work together.
I think that's why it's so easy to skip it. Doesn't feel like you're doing anything.
Right. All right. Nice job. All right, the next thing we're going to do is some upper back mobility using a foam roller. This is a lot of very subtle motion. So we're just going to try to show you and explain it as we go. You want to be leaning back with the foam roller kind of under your mid to upper back. You're going to put your hands behind your head. And your hands and your head are going to stay kind of neutral because this isn't about working your neck. You might keep your core engaged, ribs in, and you're just going to do a small kind of oscillations over the foam roller. And you just want to do 3 to 5 kind of in one place. Then you can move the foam roller either up or down. See if you can find a spot in your spine that kind of sticks or feels a little bit tighter. Some of you will feel it, some won't. And then move again. You're just going to spend 1 to 2 minutes just kind of rolling up and down, looking for those spots that stick.
Make sure your rib cage stays tucked in. You don't want to be popping it out. It's easy to do like this. Keeping your core engaged.
Yeah, and it's really easy to make your low back the focal point in the motion, and so you want to be careful not to do that.
This should feel pretty good. This is one of the exercises I do pretty much every day. on stretching through your chest and your shoulders. We have some where you're standing and doing this one, but we like this one because it really drives it directly into that spot. So you may feel it a little intensely. So you have to be careful with this one that you're only going as far as comfortable for you and your shoulders. So you lie down, face down, and you bring your arm out 90 degree with your elbow and up. And then you're tipping your body up and around. And so you're going to feel it on the inside of your chest, on the outside of your shoulder right there. You're continuing to breathe. And again, only go as far as is comfortable for you. How you doing over there, Leslie?
Good, thanks. We're gonna hang out here for about 30 seconds.
You can have your head up or if you relax a little bit.
Just try to settle into the stretch just a little bit.
This is a pretty intense one.
Good, we're gonna come on up. And then we can go to the other side.
Yeah, I'll block you though.
It's okay.
I'm gonna keep it drying. Yeah, that'll be easier for me to see that. Alright, now we're going to do the other side. Leslie's flipped around for the camera. Again, bring your arm out, 90 degrees. Your elbow should be up at shoulder height. You lean it over.
You might find one side is a lot tighter than the other. Especially if you do a lot of work on a keyboard or sitting forward all day, you might find this kind of intense.
Just breathe into it.
If it gets to be too much, you can always lessen the stretch, or if it's not enough, you can increase the stretch. Good, and come back around.
Okay, the next one we're going to do an iron cross. We're going to be lying on our backs. With your arms straight out and legs straight out as well. You're going to lift one leg up, bring it over. You're making sure that your shoulders stay glued to the ground. And then switch sides.
This is a very good dynamic stretch. So we're going to be slow and controlled in our motion, but we are going to move through the motion. You're trying to bring that foot towards that hand. But only go as far as you can go.
It's a great stretch through the outside of the hip, back.
And do one more each way.
Okay.
Nice job.
Good. That felt great. Alright, next we're going to do what's called a runner's lunge, and it's from a plank position. We're going to be working on some mobility in your hips.
It's really good for people that have tight hip flexors and adductors.
You get up into plank position and bring one of your legs up to the outside of your mat. And where that is going to be different for everybody. You're basically just kind of leaning into it. You can try pushing your leg out, your knee out a bit, see where you feel it. Try rocking a little bit forward and back. It can be a very intense stretch, so just do what is appropriate for you. You should be feeling it on the adductor on that one side and probably
Let's stretch the other side.
the hip flexor on that other side. So it's hitting a few different spots. Back to plank, bring your leg up.
And see what you notice different from side to side. You might feel it in very different places depending on the side. Just kind of move around, move through it, see where you get a stretch and then just kind of hang out there.
Continuing to breathe.
Good. And come on back.
Nice. Okay, just one last exercise, the ever popular downward dog.
This one's going to be great for kind of stretching out hamstrings, calves, a few things on the posterior chain this time. Also, it's great for stretching out shoulders and chest. Start kind of on your hands and knees, come up into a pike position. You can step your feet forward or back depending how you feel the stretch. You want your heels close to the ground but not quite on the ground. And you want to push your head through your shoulders kind of towards your knees to really get that stretch in your upper body.
Try it with your legs bent a bit, get deeper in your calves.
You can even kind of bicycle your legs if you want to get a little more stretch.
I find it helpful to push through your hands and your shoulders a few times just to kind of re-engage everything.
And don't forget to breathe. Got 10 more seconds. Good. Let's slowly come forward and down.
Well done. Thanks for joining us for this CLA Fitness full body mobility routine. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and subscribe to the channel.
Have a great day.
We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, that was very nice. Oh, not doing it. Nope.
You're so funny.
She's like, this is my living room and why did you mess it up?
And back upstairs she goes.
Oh.
Dumbest thing. That's absolutely ridiculous.
She does not like her space being changed.
Apparently. I mean, she's got a couch. I don't know what the issue is, really.
She's like, she wants her couch in her right position.
Apparently.